everyone, good day and welcome to the iProLogic group of companies and iProLogic.com. That's www.iProLogic.com. This is Penny Blaze. We're going to go through this again. We have had so much great feedback on this specific strategy that we just showed you recently, and there's so many people have commented that this has totally upped their game. And this is probably one of the best ways to beat roulette, is using our state-of-the-art algorithm-based AI-driven Matrix Super Pro, where you got to use it exactly the way it's set up to be used. So we're going to go into a little bit of detail about this, and it's about time to up your game and go out there and crank out hundreds of dollars per day. Certainly it's within your grasp and your reach to make over $100 within the first 30 minutes of play or less, but you also want to stay within your lane and not go above your means. Don't play with scared money and don't take unnecessary risks. So let's go through a couple of pointers and we'll make a short demonstration video on how easy it is to use this. Okay, first, you must have a bankroll of at least 500 units. It can be 25 cents, 50 cents, $1, $5, whatever, but it's 500 units. Each one of those increments or chip value that you're using is considered a unit. So even if you made $50 within 5 minutes with $1 chips, remember, those same $50, that same $50 with $1 chips, the same unit amount with 50 cents is not $50, it's only 25. So you need to stay within your boundaries, okay? You would like to make $50 within the hour and then shut it down for that hour, come back later on. But you're probably going to be making that in the first few, couple of 5 minutes. You must have discipline and patience, and you must follow exactly what the program and software tells you to do. You must reset or log out and take a break after every 50 unit profit. This is a must. You need to do this. Do not chase losses, but chase your targets, okay? And those targets are anywhere from 20 or 30 units or 10 to 20 units, up to you. And then just, you can reset and go again. But once you've hit your $50 or more, even if it took you 5 minutes, take a break, please. Don't give the casino that edge to track you and trace you. Cash out as often as possible, which is 50% of your profits for that day. So if you started with 500 and you made, let's say, $200 profit for the day, you're going to take out 100 from that 200 and you're left with 600. The next day, if you made another 200, then you'll take out 100 and you're left with 7, and so on. Okay, your whole idea and whole logic thought process behind this is to recoup your initial investments within the first week, and then you're home free, you're playing with the casino's money. Do not increase your base bets until you have doubled your initial bankroll and you have recovered your initial investment. So once you have taken back out your 500 and you have doubled the other 500 that's sitting there, then you're in great shape. You can start increasing, maybe using 2 units as your base bet, or go from 50 cents to $1, whatever the case may be. Again, this all can be found on www.iProLogic.com. As long as you go there, you'll be able to see different training videos. But we're going to set up to show you now the power of this one strategy that is just making money for people, and they are going the distance. Okay, the first thing we want to do is have you set up these parameters exactly this way. Okay. For instance, the program has 3 different modes of application. You have X sequence, Smart 23, and MX5. What you want to do is you want to go to X sequence and you want to say, okay, I'm going to start with 7 units, actually 7 bets, okay, 7 chips, wherever they may be, on 7 numbers. All right, so you want to start with 7 numbers and add 1 to each spin. Once you get up to 11, it will stop counting, and you will have 11 numbers. And then you're going to follow this progression where it says bet amount. Now, over here it says on 2 losses, you add 2. We want to change this and make this after 5 losses in a row, you add 2. So in other words, after all your numbers are populated, if you have 5 losses in a row, don't worry about being down. You will recoup. Okay, after 5 losses in a row, add 2. Until you're ahead, your starting bet is going to be 1. Now, in order for us to show you this, we obviously had to have 7 numbers to be able to input there. So what we did is we went ahead and gotten 6, and now 1 on red, 1 on black. Let's get 7. Okay, so it's 12. What we did was, you had 27 was our first number, 1, 30, 18, 8, 4, and our last number was 12. So here you go. These are your numbers, 3, 4, 7, 18, 26, 29, and 36. As you can see, we're starting with a bankroll of 500 units. So we're going to put these numbers in. 18, 4, 7, and 3. Okay, now that it's all in, as you can see, all of these numbers have been played. You continue going. Now remember, my whole game plan here is I'd like to get a profit of $50. I started at 500, I'd like to get to 550. But if I can get to 520, I will just reset the app and go again. Once I'm at 550, I'm out. Okay, so 19 came. A lot of times you may hit on the first spin or second spin. Sometimes you won't. It doesn't matter. See what this says up here? It says bet amount. Okay, you just follow what the software says. 13 was added. I mean, I am 1,000 billion% certain. Oh, I was just going to say, I'm 1,000 billion% certain that I am going to make $50 within 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm already ahead $21 in less than 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes. So 18 was a hit. Now I did say what you can do is after 20 units or more, $20 or 20 units or more, you can just reset this entire thing. Now if you did reset the entire app, you can go in here and go back. In this case, I know where the parameters are. So not 830, 18, 8, 4, 12, 19, and the last number was 18. So I got another set. Okay, so it's saying 3, 4, 13. 3, 4, 13. 18, 27, 26, and 36. So I'm at 521. I'd like to get to 550. And if that's the case, I would have made that in under 5 minutes. Okay, now number 18, 27, 26, 14 was added in this case. So you saw when we put in the 21, 14 came up. So that's what you're adding, okay? And it still says bet 1 unit. Okay, I'm at 542. I'm going to click on 27. And it's 3, 1, 14, and 13. 20, 27, and 36. Okay, number 30 is there. Okay, 19 was added. Again, I just want to get to 550, and I would have made $50 in less than 5 minutes. Am I worried about it? No. Will I get it? Yes. And I'm saying that being very positive, and I'm pretty certain that it will happen. Okay, because I know the power of this software. Even if you go back and forth, it doesn't matter. Okay, 15 was added. Okay. And 4 is added. Now, as you can see, because I'm glad this is happening in a way, because I also want you to see when the progression increases, right? So 5. See the progression has changed now, and it's 3? Okay. Now let's get serious. Because this is why I'm telling you, do not play with scared money. I'm glad that outcome took place. So you're able to see that, you know, you're going to have some misses. You may be saying, okay, I'm back down to pretty much almost 500. Not worried. Look at my bankroll now. Okay, I'm at 572. I wanted to get to 550. I am $72 ahead within 5 minutes. There's no reason for me to play anymore. I'm going to go take a break, or whoever is playing, take a break. Come back a half hour later, make another 50 or 70 or whatever the case may be. And before you know it, you'll be up there and pretty much, you know, making over $100 an hour. You play for 4 hours a day, you're making $400 a day. Why would you want to throw away $12,000 a month? A month from now, when you're sitting there with $10,000, $12,000 in the bank, you'll be thanking your lucky stars that you got the Matrix Pro. So after this is accomplished, just reset, walk away, come back later, and start it all over again. Now, once again, you want to get access to this, go to www.iProLogic.com. I thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you on the other side.